Hi, I'm Rick Bragg. Reader Donna Streetenberger, and that's a $40 name if I ever heard one, has asked if the digital age, e-books and such, has that helped or hurt my career as a writer. I think it's too early right now to say. I think that e-books and the ability to produce books cheaper uh, will probably affect things like advances. In a technical term, that they'll affect uh, money. It may make it easier for young writers to get started. I just don't know. Um, I love books. I love bookstores. I love walking through a bookstore and seeing a title, seeing a mystery, seeing everything from a western to a great piece of Southern literature, uh, and just pulling it off the shelf. I hate the notion that would go away. And when I sit down to write, I sit down to write surrounded by Tom Sawyer, surrounded by Gus McCrae and Woodrow Call from Lonesome Dove. I sit down surrounded by Ishmael and sit down surrounded by the Hardy Boys and sit down surrounded by every pirate, every cowboy, every fighter pilot, every World War I trench fighter, every lover, every crook and criminal and low rent personality. All these characters from the books, in the book, surround me when I sit down to write. And I can look at the title and see Call of the Wild or see In Cold Blood. And it's like having something wrap its arms around me when I sit down to write. And I hate the idea. Will not live with the idea that I wouldn't have that. I'll always have my books, and I'll always have them in plain old, raggedy old paper. But I don't know many writers who have successful book careers who are throwing back their head and saying, you know what, I don't want my books on ebook. That'd be kind of like saying, I think I'll take this $100 bill and burn it on the ground. I don't know that many people that brave who are saying absolutely not. Now there may be some, but most of us who write books want to be read, have to be read. Those of us who do it for a living have to be read. That means we have to be sold. I don't think that ebooks have hurt me in any way. My books are available on ebook. But it is troubling to think of something that's been with us so long to be facing such change. I just love books. I like the way they feel in my hand. I like the way that I even like the way they smell. I wonder how ebooks will fit into my own life. I don't know yet. I do know this, that if I'm going to Panama City to play in the water, and it's 103 degrees on the sand, I'm not quite sure I want to hold something made out of plastic. I'm not sure I want to do that. I think I'd rather have a good paperback of the most recent James Lee Burke book, to where if I do drop it in the water, it ain't going to cost me $200. Or if I get a little grit on it, all you got to do is hold it up by its cover and shake it real good. I guess I'm just a dinosaur.